So welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing? So I just want to make a quick reaction based on the comment that I got from the video that I made, where the live stream that we had yesterday, regarding the Dadarama, and her voice note was played in the question and answer program that Cabinet and CS had yesterday. So that this person called Akachukodia 51, 52. Akachukodia 52. So he made a comment, and that is why I'm doing this quick reaction video to that. He asked some questions, and that questions, about four of them. So we're gonna go through it, and this is my response to that comment, because normally I have decided not to reply to every comment, but there are some comments that you don't need to ignore, such as this one. Why? Because he said that including himself, because he trying to blame COS on everything for the fact that COS called names of people in the homeland and mentioned phone numbers. And another thing that he said is that COS, present Nigerian account for donation. And the fourth one is that COS forced someone who is not indigenous to lead, to be part of the leadership in homeland and something like that. So I believe he's commenting this from maybe he's in homeland, because he said including himself, meaning that his phone number or his name are one of those have been mentioned publicly by COS. And the comment that brought this out is that he made a comment. He made the first comment and said that you guys, that Ngozi is, that's US, is doing more harm than good, and nobody seems to notice that. So actually, I am here to go through it. And before then, please like this video and comment, share it, and tell us what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. So let's go there. One, you need to understand that everybody have the right to say what they want to say. And I'm not responding to this because I'm angry based on the comment. No, but I feel that he's lacking some credible information that he need to. Because when people, nobody just hate Nkere because of his Nkere. Nobody just like SUS because she's a SUS. Nobody hates her because she's serious and all that. So you must have one or two reasons why you choose to do what you're doing, or why you believe on what you believe on. But sometimes we believe on something, thinking that we are right, whereas we are not. Sometimes you believe that you know what you're saying, but sometimes you don't know what you're saying, but you actually believe that what you do or what you feel is the right thing to do. So, but they said information is power. So if you have the information that you need to have, you may make a right choice. Now, mentioning names of people on social media is, you may say that it's not good. You may say that it's good. Depending on how you mention it and what is related to, like why the name is on social media. Your name is not the only reason why the forces or Nigerian security are going after you, or um, decided to track the person down. It's not about the name. They have tracked some people who are not even in support of Biafra down. So you should remove your name as an Igbo person, that you are not Igbo at all. That's number one. Number two, if you think that your life is being threatened because your name has been mentioned on social media and all that, you need to think twice, because that's not the only reason why you are being tracked. This is not to validate mentioning names online, because everybody wants to secure themselves. Like I made it clear that some people don't even give a damn. If you want to mention your name, you can allow your name to be mentioned, but the choice is yours. You need to make your choice by yourself. If you try to ignore the fact that you need to secure yourself the way you think that it should be, it's up to you. So everything must not go the way you want. Sometimes you need to understand that everything you want in life is not gonna come just like that. Okay, because some people don't even care if their name is mentioned or not. Some are afraid of it. That's why I said when the whole thing was on that CSU asks people, are you okay with it? If they're okay with it, then go on with it. But if they said no, please respect them. Don't just put their name out there and believe that nothing mega. It is wrong. Now, if you choose to pick on that as an offense, that's why you need to hate her, that she have caused more damage than good. We are coming to that. Then putting phone number is the same thing. You need to ask them if the number is okay. If they're okay with it, then fine. Do you understand it? You don't just put it there because you want to put it. You need to ask them first. If they agree, then there's no problem with that. But if you think that you can do it because you have power, no, that is wrong. And guess what? After complaining, after deliberating on that, she stopped it. The account you are talking about, putting account, she did not put, unknown person's account. Like I said, the person that the account holder knows that the account is public and he's contented with it. So if you see that as a problem and the person that own the account sees it as no issue, what's your problem then? I mean, some of you don't even, because you guys lack, you know, you lack reasons why that account should be condemned. Like you guys want it to be condemned, but you don't know how to present it for people to buy into that idea. Some of you, you know, um, out of your eager to see how you drag CS down, you guys are condemning that without having any backup reasons why people should join you to condemn that. Because some of you said that, oh, how can you be posting having a account, Islamic account? So what is wrong with that? As if they don't have their own account. They do. Like I have asked this question many times. When even now they still have account where people contribute to them from homeland. In their fundraising, you hear some of them will say that he's calling from so state, that he representing that so person have paid such amount of money. They gather money and pay together. Where are they paying it to? It's not the account in homeland. It's an account in homeland. If you doubt me, PM has been hosted. They have been in a town hall meeting with the people in Lagos and Abuja sometimes in past. Then there's this contribution they made then. People contributed money using local account as well. So why are you lying to your people, to our people? Why are you lying to yourself? You need to see. I don't believe that when Mr. A have the local account is okay, it's understandable. When Mr. B did the same thing, no, it's a taboo. That is not good. You are not honest to yourself. Then the issue of bringing somebody who is not indigenous is a lie. Yakubu is the one that most of you condemned in the past, and that Yakubu happened to be from Igala State, and he is a Biafra. Even PM is the one that actually uh, I think he was the one appoint the man. I think he was the one that announced his name and appointed him to one particular post, which I cannot remember the post and I don't need to lie to you. Then he is not choose by he was not chosen by COS. So PM is the one. So if you want to blame, of course, many of you have one issue blaming PM, but you are doing that secretly. But when it has to do with the COS, yeah, that's you have right to do it public. Because I don't know if it's out of fear or maybe the way you guys, you know, live your life. I don't understand. Because if I'm in your position, if I can condemn something now, I will condemn it even when PM is here. You understand? Because I know that what I'm saying. Unless if you are the one, you are just like lying to yourself, then it's understandable. Are you getting the point? So another thing is that you made mention of you said that people um, that the last one. Okay, you said that they are forcing people. Okay, forcing people to be in the to be the leader. And another one I've talked about one. Then there's this last one that he made. He said, okay, the first one is account, second one is name, and third one is a phone number. The fifth one is what I cannot remember now. There are four, not fifth. So I have touched all of them. Now the issue is that it is not only this is the reason why most of you don't like CS. Some of you have other reasons. But I'm making this based on what you yourself have just said. What you have just said. That's why I'm making this video. But let us talk about the one Nkere is making. First, lying to people and want to be their leader. You cannot work. That organization, oh, see, organization have, different plan. Like every group have their different plan, what they want to achieve. This movement, freedom of Biafrans, is something that you cannot lead with people who will tell you lies, because it is a journey of, it's a delicate journey, a journey that anything can happen. That like your utterances can lead to the life of people being taken as a leader. Your command can lead to the life of people being taken. Like you said, you can make some comment that warrant people's life to be taken away by people that you are trying to free yourself from. If you cannot tell them truth, you may set them up and buy them by your utterances, by your decision, by your command. So anybody who can come out publicly to tell you lies should be it should be a very dangerous thing for you to, back the person's leadership. Nkere have done that back to back in the space of 2 months. I have lost count of lies that he told their friends. And you don't see reason, because we are talking about seeing reasons on the in a red flag of COS. That's why that's your comment in the first place before Biafran begin to rain comment on your comment that made me to even see that your comment. But I am here to tell you that if you are good in picking point, like pointing out fault, you should have more points from Nkere than COS. These telling lies have, grade by grade, a lot of lies, and the group and his own cabinet people, like people that is working with him, are liar tellers. They don't make one full sentence without adding it like lie. Sona Akbarawa is lying machine. Chiamaka Jere is not only lying machine, the supporter of lying machine. You talk of Vision 555, the same goes. You talk of Eunice and Helen Peters, mention all of them. All these women and men that are following Nkere, they are all liars. If you don't believe me, remove sentiment and begin to start from now. Okay, don't count on that previous lie. Start from now, begin to punch what, listen to their comment. The way they make comment, the word they're saying, then you don't need anybody to tell you. Nkere said that he spoke to PM for 30 minutes. And this is just popular one. Okay. Now he brought PM's ex-wife to their platform to do their bidding. And the woman, because she's not a black woman, she cannot maintain the level of the lies that black people tells. She mistakenly or honestly punched that lie that Nkere told their friends. Then when we begin to highlight on that, have you seen them commenting on that? They block their ear as if they did not listen to that complaint. How can you tell us that you spoke to PM 30 minutes and the woman that you brought here, that you told us that she is she's the one hearing from PM. That's why you brought her to announce to their friends the message from PM. But if you have spoke to PMO, but you did not bring that message by yourself, PM did not tell you that on phone. Now, when you think that Biafrans need somebody that they were gonna listen to fall back the way you want, you brought her back. You forgot to tell her the lies that you told Biafrans, and she's made it clear to everybody that PM cannot speak with anybody at moment. That PM is, in captivity. That he can only speak with the people, I know that his family, and he has spoke with his lawyers and family members. He can't even they don't allow him to make call outside Finland. That is honest truth about the whole thing. He don't have any excuse to back it up. Guess what? Despite that Biafras keep on hammering on that, what did he do? He maintained that lie to tell you the level of, his level of lies, that he's not even ashamed. Do you know that after that he keep on saying that when I spoke with my prime minister, when I spoke with my prime minister, but people have already told you that you did not speak. Look at what the woman said. The video is there. You have it on your platform. Did they delete the video? No, because they believe that once they tell lies, that you're not gonna remember that, because of I don't know if that's what native doctor told them, or this is how they behave their own. I don't know. This is my own opinion. Now, you said that you were pointing on fault. Nkere was told to give account as a finance minister that he served. He was a he's a former he was a former he was a financial minister, not former, because at the moment he's still their finance minister and their APM in their own group. Oh. Now, for me, he's a former minister. For me, he's a former minister. He was a former minister, but now he's no more, and he's just like ordinary person to me. Okay, now Nkere said that he don't want to give account, and he was backing it up, giving some reasons. The question should be, why isn't don't you see red flag on that? Because we're talking about red flag. You don't see red flag on that, right? Okay. Nkere decided to use double identity. You don't see red flag on that. I mean, it is normal thing for you. Nkere told Biafra that he single-handedly financed declaration of Biafra in Finland. That if not because of him, that it wouldn't have happened. That is another lie. You don't see red flag on that at all, do you? The answer is no. Nkere have told series of lies. Many of them that if I begin to deliberate on all of them now, this video will be way too long. Now, some people may be some people may be wondering why some of you, like this comment, this utterance that you made, why is it that some of you don't see it as an offensive? Like you have time to point on what CS is doing, why she's getting it wrong, but you don't have time to calculate what Ogegra have done, like his purpose, his agenda. Why did he choose to do what he's doing? What do you think that it will be of his benefit? Even though he made it clear to you that he wants to be your leader by fire, by force. So what makes you think that it's going to change anytime soon? Everything he have done and what he's doing is still the same thing. Like what you know already that he can do. Why is it so easy for you people to ignore that his activities, but you choose to blame COS for even someone that is not even worth it? Now, mention one thing that the reference complained about Ogenkere, that he is okay. For the sake of this, let me go back and redo it, or let me retract my steps. Mention one thing. But I can tell you, CS, everything that you said here, CS have actually stopped it. And apart from the account, which is immaterial, because why is it immaterial? Because that account is there, and the account is there for a reason, not for you to see it as a baby that he's trying to make a problem with you, or he want to give you the account because he want to replicate you. The account is valid. It's very, very okay. Why? Because the two parties are using it. Everybody have that local account. Otherwise, tell me when you do your contribution, or some people that are follow your Nkere in homeland, how do they make their contribution? How? They talked about mandate account. COS the one that created the mandate account? The answer is no, but they lie to you that it's a Fulani account that she made it. This kind of lies is why you need to think twice to understand that what they're doing or what they're saying is on purpose. They are trying to use that to deceive everybody. And somebody like this person that made a comment have their own, some of them have their own animosity against COS. They felt that she is not supposed to be a leader because she's a woman, and everything, they want everything to go against against US, because they don't know how to present it to you that, look, we don't like her because she's a woman. If they do that, people will see them as senseless people. They have to lay hand on something else to nail her to their wish, like what they want to happen to her and everything. So this kind of comment is not something that I'm supposed to be reacting on. But why I'm doing that is because I felt that most of us are like that. You don't pick the reason why people listen to COS and what she can offer. I'm not here to tell you that she's a saint, that she will get everything right and all that. Remember that the government is just few months old, very few months old, and even people who have their independence for years are struggling to get it things right. So mistakes is it must be there, but the way you handle that mistake is what matters. But whether you have mistakes, yes, there must be a mistakes, but how do you handle the mistake? Are you sure you can relate to the mistake that people maybe from some problems when Biafrans point it out? Are you willing to understand everything, like how to learn how to make amendments? If yes, then what are you talking about? But some of you don't care about it. You just want to pick on that and use that against anybody. So everything that is going on now to me is expected. But the way you handle that matters a lot. Some people actually believe that they want you to have everything to be perfect at the moment. They want everything to be the way they want, but it's not. It's not true. You need to understand that mistakes is allowed, and it's bound. Everybody make mistake. Not one person, right? So why do you think that government will not make mistakes sometimes? But why must you capitalize on that to blame government on everything when you understand, when you should know better? You should know better because, um, like I said, it is just 2 months old. It's a few months old. So this idea of she is doing this, she's doing that. If they allow you to lead, will you put it right? Will you do better than her? Some of you only that they criticize you on social media 1 week, you have depression instanta. It's not easy until you test it. So my people, disregard this kind of comment and please do your best and support her. If you don't see red flag from Nkere, and you only focus on what CS said or do, you are not honest to yourself. In fact, you are one of the problem of Biafra. I can say that. Thank you, my people, and make sure you like the video. Tell me what you think about it, and God bless you all. Bye bye for now.